Hello children, in continuation with the previous video, we are here taking up the topic chemical coordination and integration chapter 22. As I was discussing you that in the first video that actually the exocrine glands and endocrine, two types of glands are there in the body, but here we are mainly concerned with the endocrine glands. Endocrine glands are actually ductless glands, and these endocrine glands secretes hormone, and these hormones which are secreted by these ductless endocrine glands are carried by the blood, or they are transported by the blood. Now these hormones can be defined as these are non-nutrient chemicals which act as intercellular messenger and are produced in trace amount. In invertebrates, there are very few hormones are secreted, but in vertebrates, the large amount of many types of hormones are formed or secreted by the endocrine glands. So in this picture, you can see the various endocrine glands present in human body: hypothalamus, pituitary and pineal, which are located near the brain region. Thyroid and parathyroid are present in the neck region. Thymus is present in the chest region. Pancreas is present near the duodenum, first part of the small intestine. Adrenal is present above the kidney. Testes and ovary are the reproductive organs of respectively of male and female. Out of them, only one is present. Here they have given the list of endocrine glands: pituitary, pineal, thyroid, adrenal, pancreas, parathyroid, thymus, gonads, testes and ovary. In addition to this, the gastrointestinal tract, liver, kidney and heart also produces some hormones. Okay, now first of all, here we are taking up the first endocrine gland, that is hypothalamus. So what is the location of the hypothalamus? It is present below the diencephalon or below the thalamus in the forebrain only. Okay, this hypothalamus is actually made up of neurosecretory cells called as nuclei, and it produces hormones. These hormones actually regulates the functioning of the pituitary gland. These hormones are of two types: one is releasing hormone and other is inhibiting hormone. Here they have taken up the example of one releasing hormone, that is gonadotropin releasing hormone GnRH, which stimulates the pituitary gland to release the gonadotropins. Similarly, hypothalamus also secretes inhibiting hormone like somatostatin, which inhibits the pituitary gland for inhibiting the secretion of the growth hormones. Similarly, the anterior, here they have shown the picture of the showing the association of the hypothalamus and pituitary gland. This is hypothalamus gland, this is pituitary gland, this is anterior lobe of pituitary, this is posterior lobe of pituitary. As in this chart, we can see that hypothalamus secretes the gonadotropin releasing hormone, which controls the anterior pituitary gland and which stimulates then further gonadotropins. Similarly, somatostatin is an inhibiting hormone secreted by hypothalamus, which inhibits the anterior lobe of pituitary gland, and once it gets inhibited, it inhibits the secretion of growth hormone. So you can see that this hypothalamus is controlling the anterior lobe of pituitary gland by stimulating and inhibiting hormone. This is the posterior lobe of pituitary gland, which is directly under the control of the hypothalamus. This hypothalamus is made up of neurosecretory cells as shown here, which secretes neurohormone, and those neurohormones are directly sent to the pituitary gland through this portal circulation. And those hormones are actually oxytocin and vasopressin. They are released by the posterior lobe of the pituitary gland, hence they are considered as the hormone of the posterior pituitary gland. Hence they are being discussed in the pituitary gland itself only. But here they have mentioned that hormones of the hypothalamus are, through the portal system enter to the posterior lobe of the pituitary gland, from where they are released, and then they regulates the body function, which we will be discussing here when we will be discussing the pituitary gland. So this is all about the hypothalamus and the list of the all other endocrine glands. Thank you.